Hey everybody, it's the Coyote, and this is a brief visit to downtown Pineville, Kentucky. Pineville, Kentucky is the county seat of Bell County. It's the second largest town in Bell County. It's home of the Mountain Laurel Festival, and it is home to some wonderful people. Let's look around. This, of course, is the Bell County Courthouse. And I think I might have found one of the few courthouse clocks in America that actually works, because it looks like that in some time. Wow. This is a major discovery. A courthouse clock that works in a small town. Let's take a walk around the courthouse. It's a windy day. If the wind's making a lot of noise, I apologize for it, but I have absolutely no control over that. That's well above my pay grade. Is that beautiful? Hey, look at this. Bootleggers Spirit Shop. When I was a kid, you kind of had to hide the fact you was a bootlegger. But I guess now you can just advertise it right out in the open. You always find the best neon in liquor stores. I love neon lights. Well, I guess the best neon's like in Vegas, you know, but... Well, look at this. The clock doesn't work on this side. Or else it took me a heck of a long time to walk halfway around this block, or I'm in the twilight zone. No, I think the clock just don't work on this side. Well, that wind's cutting a shine, ain't it? Hey, it is a beautiful evening. I used to love windy evenings. Now that I'm doing these videos, I'm starting not to like them so much. Look here. Now this was a big story when it happened here in Kentucky. This deputy was if I remember right, was setting up a roadblock to help the state police who was chasing a couple of guys down 119 out of Harlan, I believe it was. They missed the spike strip he laid out, and they hit him. They killed him and his dog. Both died instantly. Terrible car accident. Very sad story, but a beautiful monument here for him. Beautiful. I think they buried him and the dog next to each other, I believe. Here we go. Let's see if I can let y'all read this. That's for all the dogs. Apparently, but let's see. I think his name was King, I believe. Yeah, January 10th. This was the actual one that died with him. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, they both died together. And like I said, tragic, sad story, but certainly a beautiful little monument they've done for him here. Got some brochures here. On a happier note, we're fixing to come up on the Old Bell Theater. believe they still put on shows here, music, things like that. Oh, here's a little history on Bell County itself. Alrighty. And the clock on this side doesn't work either. But they still have one working clock, and that puts them one working clock above most courthouses I've seen in small towns anyway. So they're doing okay. Okay, we're across the street from the butcher's pub. Looks like they got quite a few folks in there, so I'd say the food's pretty good. And here's the Bell Theater I told you about. Like I said, they still actually do stuff here. I know they was putting on some shows that benefit the miners from Harlan County who were not striking, but actually demanding to go back to work on a situation they had up there where the coal company they worked for went bankrupt and didn't pay them, at least demanding their pay. Wait, isn't this neat? Look at this. You don't see a lot of these anymore. Look at the glass work in here. A real, honest to goodness, little ticket booth out in front of this theater. Can you imagine all the classic movie posters these display boards have had in them? Well, it's beautiful. Let's walk on around Courthouse here. Hey, we've got another eatery, Mexican restaurant. About to make it to the other side of the courthouse. Beautiful old building. The Masonic Temple, it says there at the top. Beautiful. Look. Don't you love old buildings like that? Let's walk on up here. Hey, the clock on this side of the courthouse works too. So far that's 2 out of 4. All right, see there? If you're walking around this courthouse and you have a reasonable idea of what time of day it is, you know which clock to look at. If you're really deeply confused, then you're in trouble. United States Post Office, Pineville, Kentucky. Love those old post office buildings. Yeah, that clock is on time. Beautiful country courthouse, beautiful little town square here. Now we're almost back to where we started from, right across the street from Pineville City Hall. Let's go over and take a look at that. Hey, apparently this is the old City Hall building, which is now rented out commercially. Or else this is the only City Hall building in America, the only City Hall that provides salon services and massage. Yeah, I'm reasonably sure this isn't an active City Hall now. But it's still a beautiful little building. And there's the new City Hall. Let's walk down and have a look. Alrighty, folks, we're across the street from the new City Hall. Not to be confused with the old City Hall building behind me. And it's right next to the Bell County Detention Center. Wow. Got a short trip if you're in trouble, one side to the other. Hey everybody, we're heading for the KFC in Pineville, and that's where I'm gonna go and get me some chicken. So we'll wrap it up now. Thank you so much for keeping me company on this beautiful windy evening in downtown Pineville, Kentucky. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you got a life out of it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you didn't, still do it out of pure pity. Thank y'all so much for watching. This has been a brief visit to downtown Pineville, Kentucky.